Hey, hey, hey. Welcome in, welcome back. This is Sound Wisdom Tarot, and I'm Shannon Rose Scott, and you are here for a love reading regarding your ex or someone you're in no contact with, which could be the same thing or could be slightly different. So let's get right into it. Here we go. Spirit guides, high divine, intergalactical beings, and angel guides. Please help me connect to the spirit guides of my collective tuning in for insight, clarity surrounding this love interest that they are in no contact with and who may or may not already be an ex. Here we go. Ooh. Honor your loved one. Thank you, Spirit. Honor your loved one. And you will notice your relationship becoming stronger. Fascinating. Fascinating card to come up for a reading regarding your ex or someone you're in no contact with. So if you're already exes, you can still honor this loved one. You can honor their, if they were the one who set the boundary, you can honor their boundary right now. And that will lead to this relationship becoming stronger. This is what your guides have to say to you. If you're not exes yet, but you're in no contact, you haven't been talking to each other for a few days, a week, a couple weeks, but it's not officially over, same thing. Honor your loved one. Honor this person. Honor their boundaries. Honor their feelings. Honor their right to speak their truth from their point of view. I can't help but notice we've got these two people here that look like they're on their own side of the ocean, and yet they're kind of coming and meeting in the middle. We've got two actual oceans, yet they're meeting in the middle. So to me, this is a sign that both you and your ex, this person you're in no contact with, need to find a way to meet each other in the middle. And if you feel like your loved one, this ex, this person you're in no contact with, if you feel like they don't meet you in the middle, if you start meeting them halfway, I think they will rise up. I think they will meet you halfway too. You might have to model this behavior a few times, right? But if you can do that, I think they will rise to the challenge. Otherwise, this card wouldn't have popped out. So this is some kind of nice energy regarding you and your ex, this person, and or this person you're in no contact with. So let's get it. Let's get some more details, please, Spirit. I want to know more. Let's find the major themes regarding this current relationship, this challenging relationship. What are the major themes, please, Spirit? The major themes. Thank you. Ooh, those jumped out. What do we got? Oh, okay. Wow. We have the Sword and the Rose, which is about clarity, telling the truth, right? The sword of truth. Revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. The rose is considered like the highest vibration in the spiritual realm, and that sword represents the sword of truth. This speaks to me that some truth is coming your way. Some truth wants to be spoken. We also have this word honor repeated twice. So we have honor here and honor in that first card. This is requiring you and your person to rise up to that place of honor, to that higher realm of the rose, the spiritual rose. You're protected as well. Yes. So by meeting each other halfway, you're also already protected. This card is a sign of being protected and being protected by the truth. Before I move on, I'm really drawn to this deck. My eyes just kept being drawn here, and I've used this deck a lot. I haven't had that kind of sensation before, so I'm going to trust it. What wants to come forward regarding the sword and the rose? Regarding the sword and the rose, please, Spirit. The sword and the rose. What clarification wants to come out from these cards, from this deck, please? One card only, please. That one. All right, what is it? Ooh, medical staff, healing. Okay, so this truth that's coming out is providing healing. It's like the truth itself is the medicine. Okay, is the healing staff coming forward. The truth, the revelation, the clarity is what will heal this break that's going on right now between you and your person. Because look at this. Yeah, there's a lot. You got a lot of beautiful things here. You've got love and engagement ring. Love and engagement ring. Unconditional love. Self-love. Oneness, passion, affection, attraction. And then engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. This is definitely not over between you and your ex. Yeah, between you and this person that you're in no contact with. You need some truth telling. You need to honor each other. That will provide the medicine. Right now, it's like your relationship might feel like it's dying, and you need this ambulance coming your way. Okay, and the ambulance is that sort of truth. And once you or your person reveals their truth, or both of you, right, that's what can lead to this unconditional love, where you love yourself enough where you love yourself enough where you have so much love for yourself that you can also forgive the other. Yeah, it's interesting. I just keep hearing you need to love yourself so much that you give yourself the opportunity to try this again with your person. Like there might be hurt. There's probably a lot of hurt. That's why you're in no contact. And yet, moving on from something that you know you actually love is not loving yourself. It's almost punishing yourself. If you know that you're the one that needs to come forward with some sort of truth, that is an act of loving yourself enough to forgive yourself and ask for forgiveness. Your partner will meet you halfway. And if you're the one that needs to receive the truth, you also need to love yourself enough to not stay bitter. Not stay bitter and like holding a grudge, because that's not loving yourself either. Sometimes we tell ourselves that, we shouldn't give an ex another chance. And not all exes deserve it. That's true. But sometimes things were just meant to be challenging so that you could rise up. So that you could learn how to act with honor. So that you can learn how to apologize or receive the apology. Because you two have this engagement ring between you. And if it hasn't happened yet, like if you're not already engaged, this is a sign of like, this could be your person. Whether you believe in the act of marriage or not, this is a card of higher commitment. You have the potential to be in a beautiful partnership with this person, even though right now you're in no contact and might even be exes. But you got to choose commitment. You got to choose the eternity between you, the completion, the union. You need that ambulance. You need to bring that ambulance forward. Okay, and heal with the truth. Okay, pretty big major themes going on. What are the minor themes? Can we get some more information about this pairing, please, Spirit? More information about this pairing, please. Now, collective, as we're waiting for these cards to come, I want to remind you this is a timeless reading, meaning whenever you've happened upon this is the exact right time for you. And also a reminder that this is a general reading for the whole collective. So not everything is going to fit you and your specific situation exactly. Please pick and choose what is actually a message for you and what is for someone else tuning in. And if you do want a unique personalized reading just for you, check it out, description below. I have 30 minutes, 60 minutes. I have a New Year special yearly tarot forecast. And I also do a very special monthly tarot regular program. So check that all out if you'd like some tarot coaching with me on the regular. But here we go. We have mature woman. She's been coming out a lot in these readings. We have some sort of mature woman, meaning that in your situation, there may be a feminine energy who is more mature. That could be older, mature in years, or it could simply mean mature in emotions, intellect. This person is also a bit of a socialite, a bit of a connector. She likes the high society. And at the bottom of the deck, we had children. Interesting. So whether you have children together, whether you want to have children together, whether it's more the idea of innocence and fun, bringing in childlike, playful fun into the relationship. Children can mean many things. It doesn't have to mean actual children, but it can. So that's our minor themes. Okay, 1, the feminine is more mature. And children are involved. Whether it's the youthfulness of innocence and play, being just a part of your relationship, or whether actual children are involved. All right, let's get into the tarot now. I want to know where each of you are coming from. So I've got 2 different decks. All right, the Light Seers deck and the Modern Witch Tarot. This deck shall represent person A. This deck shall represent person B. Okay, and you get to place whether you're person A or whether you're person B, and whether your person is person A and your person is person B. Okay, But let's find out, what is person A? How are they showing up? How are they thinking about person B? What's going on between you? What's going on between these two? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, we have Two of Cups already showing up. Beautiful. Two of Cups, the card of soulmate energy. So this person A is showing up in that soulmate energy. How does person A feel about person B? How do they view person B, I should say? How do they view person B? Too many, but I'll take the first one that came. Here we have the Star. That's that card of healing again. Yeah, beautiful. Person A views person B as a star as well, as someone they can look up to. Their intentions towards person B. Person A has their walls up. They've worked really hard in this relationship, and they kind of feel a little guarded right now. But their walls aren't like, they haven't completely put themselves in a cage, right? The wall's just coming up to here. But they are trying to set some boundaries. Isn't that interesting? And I was talking about that at the beginning, right? About honoring your partner's boundaries. And what are their actions? What are their actions towards person B? What are their actions towards person B, please? Spirit, please come. Thank you. Okay, two cards jumped out. We got Nine of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. Right now, person A is more living in that idea of singlehood and focusing on themselves and trying to be abundant on their own. And that makes sense because currently you're either in no contact and or you're broken up. So right now, person A, even though they are in this soulmate energy, they are actively looking for their soulmate. They're actively yearning for their soulmate. Right? They're ready and open to have a soulmate. And they see person B as the star. As someone they admire and look up to. They also see this person, though, as perhaps going through a healing process. But they view person B as their star. But they do. They have their guards up, their wall up. They have their guard up. They have their walls up. And currently, their actions is to just focus on themselves and to try to get higher clarity of thinking. That sword and the rose coming out again in this Queen of Swords. Okay. Person B. How's person B showing up, please, Spirit? Boom, already. Okay, person B is showing up. Three of Pentacles. Person B wants to work on this. Person B wants to work on this with person A. They are ready to work on things. They are ready to put effort in and work together, collaborate. Thank you. Interesting. Okay. So regarding how does person B view person A? Person B views person A as trying to pretend that everything's fine. But they know that they've got all these swords in their back. They know they've been backstabbed. And we have Ace of Wands. So this Everything is Fine card is the second card in the Modern Witch Tarot deck. that looks like this. It looks exactly like this. It's the Ten of Swords. Okay, so one card is the Ten of Swords. The other one that looks exactly like this is called Everything is Fine. So it's like, to me, it's an extra card symbolizing that this person isn't quite dealing with the fact that they've had this big backstabbing happen to them. Okay, they're trying to pretend that they haven't been hurt. So person B, who is wanting, who's showing up in the Three of Pentacles energy, who wants to work on this relationship, who wants to collaborate, come together, join forces, and work things out, they view person A as just kind of like being someone with their head in the sand, right? Pretending that everything's fine when it's not. In fact, this person is staring at their phone, right? Waiting. Maybe waiting for a call. They're looking at old messages, rereading the message thread between the two of you. They're maybe even thinking about reaching out. And yet, person B is also aware. Person B is aware that person A, or they view person A as also having like some sort of new passion. So for some of you, person A is trying to move on from this relationship, and they might have already started something new with someone else. Or they're working on some sort of new passion project. This is how they see you, but it could also, how they see person A, how person B sees person A. It could also speak to the fact that they want to start again. They want to reignite the fire with person A. Okay, so what is person B's intentions towards person A? What are their intentions? What are their intentions towards person A, please, Spirit? Thank you. The Emperor. They want to take control and they are intending to take control and make things right. I don't mean take control in the bad sense. Like they're intending to boss up, right? See how this person looks like they're totally in their boss element, right? They want to boss up. They want to bring order back to this relationship. And what are their actions? Are they going to do it? That's like what they're intending, but are they going to do it? What are their actions? Thank you. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to hold on tightly. They're not giving you up. They're not letting go. I keep saying you. Person B is not giving person A up. So because I keep saying you, like you might be person A. Okay, and person B is your ex. But again, you can switch it if that's how it resonates more for you. But person B, their actions towards person A is to hold on. To hold on. They are definitely wanting to rekindle this, okay? So person B is ready to work on it. They're ready to work fairly as well. Three of Pentacles is a card of working well together. They are ready to come and work on this, work on the finer details, be creative in the problem solving and work things out. For some of you, yeah, they want to reignite this fire. For others of you, they know, person B knows that person A is kind of focusing on some other passion. Probably as a distraction, right? Because they have been really hurt. Person A is showing up as someone who's been really hurt, perhaps betrayed by person B. But person B is now ready to be fair. Okay? But they know, they see person A as being in this energy of not really dealing, not really looking at the problems and trying to avoid it. Their intentions are to boss up and put this relationship back in order. And their actions are to hold tightly onto you, to hold tightly onto person A, to not let go. And they're even willing to leave some sort of society, some sort of community behind in order to keep person A. Person A is ready for soulmate energy. They are ready to give and take equally. They are actively yearning for their soulmate. And person A sees person B as the star. As someone they look up to, as someone they want, as someone they also know is in a healing state. But they see person B as like the light. It also kind of looks like they're waiting for person B to bring that light back to them. At this moment, they're feeling pretty guarded though. They feel like they need to put walls up. Even though they're looking for their soulmate, they're hurt, right? I think they are hurt, and they're putting some walls up because of the hurt. They're feeling guarded towards person A. And at this point, they're just trying to level up their thinking, and they're really just focused on themselves, creating abundance for themselves. So the story I'm definitely getting here is that person B is the one that needs to come forward, right? Person A looks like they've got walls up. I feel like they're the one that needs to hear the truth from person B. Person B, you might have even really betrayed person A. But you're wanting to start anew with them. So what can you do? What can you do? Let's now use the little itty bitty witch tarot deck, the full thing, and find out what are your challenges, strengths, and advice. Challenges for this, the lovers, yeah. So it is a challenge to love each other right now. I mean, you're in no contact. You could be exes already. So the challenge is to choose each other. The lovers is a card of choice. Will you choose each other? Will you choose your heart instead of your pride? And yet, when you love yourself enough to admit that you still love this person, you can have it all. You can have the commitment. But it is going to take this, you gotta save the relationship. You gotta choose each other and save it. What are your strengths? What are your strengths in this situation? What is your strength? 4 of Wands. So 4 of Wands is like the 1111 card, right? We have these 4 wands that together make the 1111, which is the card of commitment, is the card of marriage, is that card. It's like symbolizing this again. Wow. This is your strength. The hard part is choosing each other and loving each other right now. But if you can get through that, if you can make that decision to put your pride aside, remember, you can meet each other halfway. Because you got this as your strength. It will be like your strength will be committing to each other. Once you commit to each other, it's all going to flow a lot more easily and effortlessly. So what is your advice right now? Your advice right now. Spirit, please tell us, what is their advice for this couple? Wow. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you got to move towards each other. Okay. Knight of Wands is moving passionately towards what you love. You got to move towards each other. This is your advice. You got to come back together and talk, right? You got to have this sort of truth from the higher spiritual place of the rose. And you know what? It's not going to be like totally easy. Look, we've got a dragon in the background. There's a mountain to climb, right? There's like some dangers, but you got to do it. You got to be brave and take the adventure towards each other. That's what Spirit has for you. Collective, if this resonated, please hit that like button. Make sure you've subscribed, do all the YouTube-y things, hit the notification bell, all that, and definitely comment below, all right? Even if it's just with an emoji, but if you're willing to share your story, that also really helps everybody here figure out how to interpret this reading for themselves as well by hearing other people's personal stories. And whether you comment with your story or just with an emoji, it helps me tap into you more for future readings. I love reading all my comments, and I do respond eventually. Thank you for your patience with me in responding. But my collective, if this is where we part paths, it's been an honor. And if you do want more love readings, if this resonated somewhat, but you're looking for even more clarification, check out my playlist regarding love, X, no contact. Okay, I have a whole playlist now dedicated just to love, X's, and no contact. All right. I also have playlists for love if you're single and love if you're in a current relationship. So you might want to check those out too. Until next time, keep tuning in to your inner path, your inner wisdom.